Hey guys, so this next video coming up is a video that I cut off from yesterday's video because the voice and the mouth and the movements were out of sync. So I just wanted to cut it off and and try to edit it and see if I can put it back out there because it was an informative video. It's about the Bitpay card and how you can use it to your advantage to use Bitcoin in your day-to-day life. So just forewarning you, the video's out of sync with the audio, but be looking for the message and for the knowledge. Try to extract the knowledge out of it because I thought it was a very informative video and you guys could take use of it anyways. All right then, enjoy. Hey guys, Anthony Crypto Peterson back again. How are you guys doing? Um, I had a great day yesterday. Went to the city. Went and saw the tree with all the lights on it, with a giant red star on top in Union Square. Went shopping. Bought my girl and my mom like $500 worth of clothes and all kinds of stuff, and it was a nice time. Had a good day. Um, yeah, so but the way I did that was by using this BitPay card, and I wanted to show you guys this. This is what it looks like. Um, so this is the BitPay card, and I want to show you guys what this looks like, and why it helps so much with Bitcoin. Why it's so great, right? So is Bitcoin's great because it is being adopted more and more by people, more and more, and that's why something has value. The dollar only really has value because I have a dollar, and if I give you a dollar, you can go to a grocery store and they will accept that dollar as legal tender, and it's based on a system of trust. We all trust and believe that if I give you a dollar, you give me a dollar, I can exchange it for goods and services, and it's backed by the government. But the dollar is uh, infinitely manufactured. They're just making more and more and more, and the dollar value is becoming worth less and less, right? So in like the early 1900s, $1, I heard $1 could get you 16 loaves of bread, fresh, high quality loaves of bread, 16 loaves. Now, $1 could only get you one loaf of bread, if that, from the Dollar Tree, and it'd probably be a crappy, maybe moldy. Maybe one piece of bread at the front might be moldy or something. A loaf of bread that you wouldn't want to buy, that you wouldn't want to feed yourself or your kids. And I say all this because Bitcoin is being accepted more, and it's a better form of money, and infrastructure is being built around it that solidifies Bitcoin more and more and gives more use to it, gives more utility to it, which is going to draw more people to it. So I'm going to show you. This is my BitPay account. So with this account, when you want to add funds, what you do is you type in how much. So let's say I want to add $5,000. I'll go to continue, and then it'll give me a QR code or an address to go ahead and send my Bitcoin to. And they take, so here it goes. One Bitcoin right now is worth $18,719 for the BitPay price. And so $5,000 would be 0.26 Bitcoin. So I'll go ahead and I'll copy this, scan it, and I put it into my wallet and I send money to it. And then they give me a dollar equivalent uh, for whatever amount of Bitcoin I give them. So if I wanted to give them 0.26 Bitcoin, they would credit my account with $5,000, and now they have the risk of Bitcoin. I'm out of that position. I'm $5,000 less than that position, and now they take on that risk of the volatility of it going up and down. Honestly, my belief is no company is gonna take something. Is gonna take nothing and give me something, right? So they're gonna give me $5,000, and I'm gonna give them Bitcoin. So to even add more validity to validate Bitcoin even more, this is $1 million corporation, right? I'm one person. Yeah, I know things and I'm smart, but I'm one person. I'm not as smart as these people. So why would they take something that is worth nothing and give me $5,000 for it? Obviously, they don't believe it's worth nothing. You know what I mean? And they're $1 million company. There's some pretty smart people working for BitPay. Um, you know what I mean? And every time I've given them money, in the long run, the Bitcoin always ends up becoming more money. in the long run. So they end up winning. But it's a give and take. It's both sides because this gives my Bitcoin more utility. It makes it more of a viable option for me to use on in my day to day basis. So I could buy groceries and do what I did yesterday, like go shopping. Like we just went to, got Louis Vuitton, got a Louis Vuitton wallet. First one I ever had. It's expensive, so I don't really like to buy stuff like this all the time. But I wanted to get one, just once in a lifetime thing. I'll probably never get another one. But just to say I got it. And then I had a gift card for Neiman Marcus, and I went and bought some Gucci shoes. Let's see. And this was all from my Bitpay card. As you can see, Neiman Marcus, you can see the transaction at the top. That was the extra money because I only had like $600 on the card only. Yeah. So these were more. These were more than 600. See, they were 580. I don't know if you can see the price. Yeah, 580, and with tax, they were more than $600. So the rest I just put on my BitPay card. I was wrapping, and then it comes with these two little pamphlets. Responsibility. These shoes are made in Italy. They're handmade, made out of leather. Made out of leather, and just reading what these little things say. We'll put those to the side right now. Everything's really high quality though. Made out of leather and coated canvas. So here's one of the shoes. See the bottom? It's got a guy holding a bag of money in one hand. It's like a knight. Not sure exactly. And then it's blue. It's blue with canvas with the Gucci sign. White bottom. It's nice and fresh, clean. Never worn these actually. Not yet. Made in Italy. So nice shoes. It's high end. It's definitely a splurge purchase, a luxurious purchase. I don't buy stuff like this often. Actually, I rarely ever do. But it's one of those, like, I don't want to say spend it if you got it, because I'm definitely not that, because the lion's share of all the money I make, I'm just chalking away for bigger and better investments. And this is just like one of those little splurges. It's Christmas, so I just bought a little couple things. And that gift card I've been having, it was for Neiman Marcus, so I had it for like a year, so I needed to spend it. Well, I didn't have it for a year. I had it for like a couple months. I had an item that I needed to return for a year almost. They accepted the item back because it was faulty. And anyways, yeah, so I got this wallet. Let's check this wallet out. So I returned it and got a gift card. It's a real tight fit. It feels really like luxurious coming out of the box. The box is real heavy material. Let's see. And yeah, that's the wallet right here. It's coated canvas on the outside, and it is leather on the inside. And they said I could take it back and I could get my name engraved on the inside for free. Obviously it's not for free. I pay for the wallet, but they said complimentary to Louis Vuitton. So I'll probably go back and do that. And I got this from a boutique in Bloomingdale's. And I got the Gucci shoes from the Neiman Marcus in Union Square. So you can see the transaction right there. Bloomies, 022, $532 for that wallet. And then Lady Foot Locker by my mom and my girl some stuff. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown because I'm trying to give you guys some utility, some help on how you could use Bitcoin and it can have some utility around it. Because right now it's like buy and hold, and you have it in your wallet, and you may have a lot of money in Bitcoin, but what could you do with it? Of course, you want to buy and hold. The lion's share of my Bitcoin I'm holding Again, this is not investment advice. This is what I do. I buy and hold the majority of my Bitcoin. When the price goes really high, I shave off a little bit to spend. And so you have all this money in Bitcoin, and you're like, well, what do I do with it? You know, I can't even buy groceries and everything, so your life hasn't changed. Well, this card makes it have some utilitarian purpose, and you could better your life with it. You know, it helps you out. So BitPay, and there's some other ones like Shift Card. I haven't really checked them out too much, but I know there's other options out there. This is just me reading up. I like to research peer to peer about the blockchain. Um, Nobody knows really more than anyone else in this space. I mean, yeah, there's people that know more than each other, but this space is so new that if you really are dedicated to it, to reading and putting in the effort, you can get pretty much on the same level as a lot of people that are in this space. You can really get ahead. It's an emerging industry, so everyone's for lack of a better term on the same level. It's so new. Um, Cardano has went up really high, so anything that boosts up, you start getting interested in it because you're like, uh, it's validated, right? You know that it's really got something going on. Hold on, this thing it tends to lag. I don't know why. It tends to lag sometimes when I'm recording. Sometimes it'll even stop. I don't know what the heck that's about. But Cardano went up. It was like 13 cents, and I saw it go from 13 cents to what is it right now? Go to Coin Market Cap. Actually, the guy at Apple that sold me this computer told me he was invested in Cardano at like 13 cents. So I know he's happy. If he's watching this, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows who he is, and he probably remembers me because we were talking about Bitcoin. And when I talk about Bitcoin, I tend to get excited. You probably will remember me for talking about Bitcoin. Uh, this camera seems like it's lagging a little bit. Hmm. I don't know. Let me close some of these pages down. Maybe that'll do the trick. Okay. Let's go ahead and hold on.